Today we're going to be talking about lining, in fact what we're actually putting up on the walls of a tiny house. So we are using plywood. Predominantly the main reason for that is because it's more durable if and when the tiny house is moved or moving, so it's less likely to crack or strain. So we've had a few options to play with, and what we've gone for is basically 3 or 4 different types of ply. And the first one that I actually fitted was this one here. This is an 18mm ply. It's treated, and in fact it's what's mainly going up on the floors, so of the mezzanine and the platform. So it's actually structural, so it'll take a good bit of weight for us. So that's the first thing that we put up into the tiny house. The second thing I worked on was an untreated Poplar ply. It's actually a 9mm, it's a bit thinner, and this is going into, or has gone into, the rooms that's a little bit more separate from the main area, so like our bedroom, the nursery / office. The reason we chose this specifically is it's quite light and you can paint it over. So those rooms are going to have a colour paint when you go inside. And thirdly, it's the one on the bench here. It's treated melamine ply, so it's a bit of a mouthful to say. And this is a finished product, so this won't have any coating or paint over it because it's already there, so it makes it quite robust and it's easier to clean as well. So that's fitted around the main walls of the tiny house. And in fact there's a fourth one as well. It just came the other day, and this is, I like to call this our vegan ply, but essentially it was on offer within a company called Plymaster, and that's actually where I've got most of my ply. Just they were easy to deal with, and their website was really clear, and they have regular sales. So this one is maple veneer. I think it's with a Poplar core. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's a maple veneer. And this is an 18mm again. The reason this is of that thickness is because this is going to be for our cabinetry. This is going to be for the kitchen. It's quite exciting, and we will be treating this with, I think we're going to do some colour in here. I'm not 100% sure what yet, but yeah, so we'll be treating this as well. So really exciting. So before I give you a quick tour, I'll just show you all the tools that we've used to do this. So I'm a big fan of simplicity and simple tools. Really love. So measuring, obviously we're doing a lot of measuring for the ply. We're using triangles or squares, and rulers, tapes, of course, trusty tape measure. And then for the longer pieces, which I really enjoy doing, is the old chalk line. So running that down and pinging that. So once we've measured, we're obviously going to be clamping and setting up the workbench and clamping. Again, nice simple tool, but I'm a really fan of sticking it all down, make sure it doesn't move when you start with the heavy duty tools. So I was actually planning to get a bit of a new circular saw. My mate gave me this, it's a skill saw. So I bunged in a new blade and thought, I'll give it a go. And in fact, it's been a trusty tool ever since. So sometimes oldies are the goodies. And alongside the other cutting tool is the jigsaw as well. So those have been really handy. And then finally, things like the impact and the drill to screw in. So when we're fixing the ply, we're not just using screws, we're also glue and screw. So there's a glue on the frame, and then we're sticking it down and then sort of fixing it into place with the screws. But it's the glue that's mainly holding it. So that in a nutshell is what we've been doing for the last few weeks. I'll give you a quick tour. Where should we start? So here is the untreated ply, the one that's going to be painted over. This is the nursery. I'll give you a quick tour of This is our bedroom. See, it's a little building site, so don't judge me for the mess. And then this is the structural ply that I was talking about, both on here and the floor over there. And here we get to the melamine. This is the stuff that's, as what you see is what you get basically. And the green lines with the tape is measuring all the wiring behind, so the electrical wiring, so we know where that is. And then this is the maple. So we've got a bit more work to do, as you can see. This back wall here and this wall here, but we're coming on, and I hope to show you the finished article in a few weeks. Thanks for watching.